Good morning, YouTube. How's everybody? It's R1Liz on the Suzuki AS. It's a beautiful Friday morning and it's the only day this week that it's not raining. And I would be happy to ride in the rain, but the last few times I've tried to use the GoPro in the rain, it's kind of, it's not worked, stopped working, and I've had no footage, so I'm taking this one day out of the whole week opportunity to ride this little bike. And I'm also heading into my old office for the day just to help them out with some things. So the stars have kind of aligned and we are out. It's my 4th week of being completely self-employed and it's going well. I feel like I still haven't found a routine or a rhythm yet. I still feel a little bit displaced, and where it's Christmas, I have a lot of kind of smaller artwork orders that people have bought for themselves or their friends or their family. So they take up an awful lot of time and there's a lot of pressure to get them all done. I think I've got 2 working weeks left to go to do these Christmas orders. So I'm not exactly chained to my desk because I don't have a daily routine yet, but I'm spending a lot of time at my iPad. This is the first time I've actually been out on a bike for a couple of weeks. As I said, it's been a kind of a weird month. I've not found my footing yet, but I've also done a bunch of stuff that's not within my usual daily routine. We had the NEC. I stayed up in Somerset for kind of the week of the NEC. I caught the NEC flu, so I got really, really sick. And then once I got slightly better, I went up to London to see my sister and to get the tattoo that I've been waiting for. So that's done. And then once you get a tattoo, you don't really want to wear any tight clothing over it for at least a week, preferably 2 weeks. It's been 1 week and I've got kind of some fairly loose base layers on at the moment, but obviously for the first few days at least I wasn't able to ride the bike because I wanted to leave a lot of air around the healing tattoo. And here we are. I actually have some really nice warm new base layers that I'm super excited to try, but they are quite close fitting to my skin and I can't wear them over the fresh tattoo yet. It's still peeling, it's disgusting. But next week is the week, I'm still indicating, and today I've just laid up with loads of jumpers, so it's not too bad actually. I think we're gonna get to 10 degrees C today, which is really, really nice. The only thing that's cold at the moment is my hands. Obviously I have the Kais heated gloves and the heated jacket, but it's all wired up with Pinky at the moment. I should probably take the cable out and put it on this one since this is the one that I'm using the most. Or maybe it'll encourage me to take Pinky out. Pinky hasn't moved for a while. I can't remember if I told you in another video. I got Pinky back from her 18,000 mile service. She was at BMW for a month. They just kind of abandoned her there. And the day that I got her back, I rode home, I had a great time, put her in the garage, and then the following morning, oh wow, what have we got here? Oh, that is unfortunate. Oh, these boots aren't waterproof. Oh my god. The following morning, oh my goodness, wow, that is underwater. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone this way. Anyway, the following morning she had bust a fork seal. There was fork oil everywhere. It was awful. So BMW picked her up. Oh my god. Oh, my toes are wet. Anyway, BMW picked her up, they fixed her, and now she's back. And yeah, I need to get out on her swiftly, I think. Oh, this is really slippery. Oh god. So that's that. Let's just get through this road because this road is a bit of a hazard, and there's another bit further on that I know always floods as well, and it's covered in mud and it's really, really slidey, and all I'm doing is talking about Pinky. It would be slightly more appropriate for this. The tyres on this are there's not a huge amount going on with them, and when I first picked the bike up I didn't really notice. I was just living my best life, and now I'm very aware of it. Is it flooded around here? Because this is the bit. Oh no, we're Gucci. Okay, it's just muddy. That is okay. We won't be going home this way. Are you taking up the whole road for any reason? Are you okay? Yeah? Oh, he stopped. Why has he... Oh, no. Oh, God. Well... Oh, that's not too bad. It doesn't look too deep. Right, it just slowly does it. And we'll try not to create too much spray. Oh, my feet! No! Oh, no. Okay, well, I think that was that. That's alright. That's okay. Oh, this is very muddy. I come this way a lot, so there's probably a lot of footage of me doing this exact journey, so I'm sorry if you've seen this like 8 times before. My wing mirrors have fogged up quite badly. I don't understand people that don't use their headlights all the time anyway, but if someone wasn't using their headlights, I would not be able to see them right now. Speaking of BMW, this is an entirely different subject and conversation altogether. I had the funniest altercation with a man last week. Actually, it wasn't even me that had the altercation, I was just there. Technically it was my mum's altercation, and I will tell you, because I feel like this man did not suffer enough judgment, and that we are going to judge him together. And if I ever see him in person or he watches this, sir, what the hell is wrong with you? So I was in the car with my mum and my brother. My brother's just come home from being at sea, so it's nice that we're all together. But what we're actually doing is we're going to a funeral. We're going to my grandmother's funeral. So although tensions weren't particularly high, it was a sad drive. And thinking back, maybe someone should have driven instead of my mum. But also there's nothing wrong with her driving, and she was okay. She just didn't really know where she was going. And my brother was in the front seat, just kind of looking on Google Maps, telling her where to go. I really wish that I was driving, because I knew where to go, I knew how to get there, and this wouldn't have happened if I was driving. But it shouldn't have happened anyway, because people shouldn't be dickheads. So we had this BMW, I think it was like an X6 or something. It was the one that looks like a coupe on a 4x4 chassis. It's very pretty, I really like them, but it was sat right behind us, and Mum was just kind of trying to navigate where we were going to get to the funeral home, which is down some country lanes. So she's kind of like on the brakes a lot anyway, because the turns are really tiny, there's loads of potholes. So she was on the brakes a little bit, and this angry BMW was sat right behind us. And then we get to a straight bit of road, and he aggressively overtakes, and I was like, fair one, we are going pretty slowly, you go, girl. And also I get to see the nice BMW, which I appreciated, because I do like a nice BMW. And then he pulls in front of us and he slams his brakes on so hard, and my mum, suddenly having to slam on her brakes, freaks out, and she just sat there, and this man's just like stationary in front of us, and like, are you turning? Are you okay? Are you an undercover cop? Did we do something wrong? Like, what is going on? He just sits there for like way too many seconds. So my brother gets out the car, I get out the car, and we just stand there, and then the man gets out the car, and honestly, it's the most... Oh, he's wearing like Adidas tracksuit. He looks like he thinks he's well-armed. And my brother is like 6'5". He's really, really big. He's a large man, and he's hench, and he's like dressed all nice as well. So it's an interesting look. So he's like, oh, is there any reason that you guys are brake checking me? And my brother's like, we're just trying to find our way, mate, chill out. And he's like, okay, and he gets back in his car. I don't think he was expecting to see my brother, to be honest. I think he was probably expecting to see a little old woman that he could intimidate. My mum stayed in the car. So he gets back in the car, and then he just waits. He waits for ages before he pulls away. Like, I don't get back in the car until he pulls away, because I don't trust this man. And yeah. Is he going to rethink? Is he going to come back with something else? Like, if you sat so close behind someone and they're braking, it's got nothing to do with you. They just need to brake for whatever reason. And oh my god, it made me so angry, and it really, really upset my mum. because the next turning was the funeral home. Like, we have a funeral. Like, this is sad as it is, and you've just made us all rattled as well as sad. And there's so many things, you know, when you're in the shower and you kind of replay scenarios in your head, so you're like, here's all the stuff that I could have said. I wanted to rip that man to shreds. I hope I see him again, because I've got the perfect comeback now. I will tell him his driving sucks, his BMW sucks, his face is awful. Like, I will go for him. But I probably won't, because I'm a massive wet wipe. What the hell? Why are people such idiots? Like, what made you think that that had anything to do with you? You can tell when someone's lost on a country road. You just give them some space, like... Anyway, so it's been 5 days? No, it's not even been 5 days. This was on Tuesday. It's been 3 days since this happened. I am very angry. So, on that subject, tell me, what's the stupidest man that you've ever encountered on the roads? Not someone that pulled out in front of you, but someone that was actually just a self-aware prick, you know? Who's fought with you on the road and been entirely wrong, but done it anyway? Let me know in the comments, or let me know if you think that I'm wrong, because, you know, maybe this man, let's call him Kyle, maybe Kyle has a point, or maybe my mum secretly was brake checking him. Maybe she was like, fuck this guy in particular. Just we're gonna be those people who park a motorcycle in a car space, so a car will come along thinking it's a space, but aha, it is a motorcycle. Oh no. Right, let's do this. Oh, that's not good, is it? I did a new cartoon last night. Do you guys like it? I was quite pleased with that. Okay, that was good fun. Battery died in the shop, so you did not get to see me buying chocolate for lunch, breakfast and dinner. Maybe that's why I'm falling apart physically. Who knows? Anyway, thank you for listening to my weird tangents. I'm almost at my destination now. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you again soon. Auf Wiedersehen.